Greetings and welcome back to week 2 of Simburbia Story, the Minecraft. Apparently, all of my players are starving. Week 2 of the Minecraft competition, and we are going to go on a quick tour of the plots that everyone built throughout the week 1. We'll look at their residential, their commercial, and their industrial. Then we'll return here and we'll award a winner for the town's selection of form and function.
So, quick right. Are you like scared of something? Why are you the only one wearing armor and a shield?
Costume. You know, I be prepared.
I just keep thinking RoboCop.
Yeah. I want to be prepared in case Ron says roll initiative.
So I took a look at everybody's buildings. Needless to say, it was a very, very difficult decision, but I did try to give some rudimentary points for the function of each of your plots as well as the form. Form is obviously like the visuals, the aesthetic, the color palette choice, the amount of details. Function partly had to do with, for example, if it's a residential area, how many rooms, how many people could live there in somewhat comfort, not too cramped. If it was a market, how many different kind of things you're selling, just the general aesthetics of the building and form. And all right, and the winners of this, so there will be 3 winners, 1 for residential, 1 for commercial, 1 for industrial. The winner's going to get 100 wealth and 1 additional incoming population, which we'll talk about in a moment. So first off, for the residential, I really liked the way that Kaylin's color palette worked and the layout of her floors. And I chuckled at where she had her NPC. So the winner of the residential was Mr. Kaylin. And I'll go ahead and award you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It was actually a super tough call. I'm not gonna list out all of the other properties which you just saw, but it was not an easy decision, let me tell you that. So Kaylin gets 100 wealth, and she's going to get 1 incoming population, which I will add now. Scoreboard.
I'm leaving this in just to spy people.
Okay, and then for the commercial district, it was also a pretty tough choice. It was actually tougher than I thought, because I saw a lot of really cool looking buildings closer to the end of the week. But I went with Compsci Girl's Fish Market. I particularly really liked the fish because she incorporated the red mushroom stems in the fins and the body of the fish. I just thought that looked pretty amazing. And the 4 NPCs I thought was really clever on the market. So I'm going to see if I can add her points. Okay, that's what I thought they went to do. That's fine. I will
Thank you. I have some money now.
I'll adjust that later, and then we'll give her 1 incoming population as well. Side girl 523. And then last but not least was the industrial. And although I think this plot probably smells the worst or second to worst, I haven't decided, but I really liked Box's big smokestack, and in particular the way the roof slopes down from the corner. I just thought it had a really cool aesthetic, and then I did take into account everybody, as much as I could, everybody's functionality of their industries. But overall, I went with box for the winner on. So there is your
We'll
hunt.
take a picture with me next to the winner.
And box. All right, cool. Okay, so now we have a. I'm going to give you guys a chance to vote. I'm going to give you each a writable book. What is it? Writable book. Hopefully everybody got one.
Yep.
And what we are going to do now, so since you've all done such a marvelous job landscaping the town square this week, I thought we might need to appoint a groundskeeper. So you are going to vote for somebody on the server to be the groundskeeper from henceforth, and they will be awarded the title. They'll be awarded this magnificent shulker box full of something. And so choose wisely, just put one name in the book and then go ahead and throw it into my inventory.
Does it have to be a player?
You can't vote for a pig.
And the person with the most votes is going to win. If there's a tie, I'll tell you what happens then. I mean, I can't stop you from writing anything in the book, but the idea is, like, the player should be the groundskeeper. Doesn't have to be, I guess. Thank you.
Are we supposed to sign it?
It doesn't matter. That is totally up to you. All right, I believe I have 8 books. I'm just going to read them in order. All right. I have 1 vote for Comsci, 1 vote for Kaylin, 2 votes for Kaylin, a vote for Felina, a vote for Box, 2 votes for Box. So far it's Kaylin or Box. Second vote for Comsci. So we have a 3-way tie. And the last vote is Kaylin again. So
Wow.
so Kaylin is going to be henceforth known as the groundskeeper. Give me one moment. Now you can you can get additional titles, and I'll cover that once it happens, or if it happens.
Come see me with ideas. I'm open for them.
Oh, that really makes your name long. But
Yeah,
I'll leave it like that. I'll put it like that for now. If that gets in the way, I can turn off the sidebar. Okay, awesome. I'm going to destroy... Oh, and sorry, Kaylin, you get this shulker box.
Right.
And it's up to you what you do with that. Or don't do with that.
Can I petition to make it GK instead of groundskeeper?
Yeah.
Are you okay with that, Kaylin?
Yeah.
Seconded.
Okay.
That's better.
No worries. No worries. Okay. So now, since we're here in the town hall, let's go on inside down to the map room. And we have another vote. And this is an important vote. There are 3 proposed laws this week. And what we're going to do, I'm going to give you each... you're in adventure mode. So I'm going to put you in survival mode. I'm going to give you each a block. Survival mode. Let's give you some black concrete powder. So you should each have 1 concrete powder, right? So you can choose one of these 3 laws, and any law that has 4 or more votes will be passed. And the way you vote is you just right-click and drop your thing in. Well, I didn't tell you what the laws were yet. So the first one is a one-time 10% tax, so everybody's wealth will be reduced by 10%, and that will open up the school plot. So this is public funding for our future education. The second is a 10% weekly tax on any animal pens within the city limits. So if you move your animal pens outside of the city into the wilderness, you get no penalty. If you keep them in the city, it's a 10% of your wealth per week because they stink. And the last option this week is a one-time, everybody pays 50% of their wealth, and the world border gets expanded a bit. So I'll give you guys a couple minutes to figure out kind of how or what you want to vote for.
So what does the school give us, though?
Education.
Education.
No, I want exploration.
Come on. Invest in our children.
Looks like we have
Did you
one.
see all the stuff outside the world border, Hawk Miner? There was so much
I
stuff.
did, but this is mighty expensive.
For you, maybe.
You'll make it up. You got your chickens.
Not with only being able to cash in 100 a time.
Don't listen to him.
So your
Fund
choice
our
is to
education.
either pass the school
It's four.
or
It's,
pass both.
Yeah,
which would
the
be
school's already
yeah,
passed.
it's four votes to pass, right? Yeah, no, it's not worth it. Nope.
You don't want that chorus fruit? There were chorus fruits out there.
Okay, so I will open up the school and deduct your wealth in a bit. First, let's go ahead and take a look at the map room. So the way that this game will work from a population perspective, and actually I'll go ahead and we'll show the population. So as of last week, everybody had one population. This week, you're earning population based on the adjacency of your plots. And we're going to go ahead and start off by having you guys each gain a new person moving in. So don't look in this dropper, please. The names that are in this dropper this week are either folks that were on various Realm activities in the past, or some people who have commented on videos this week. And we will just go ahead down the alphabetical order. So we'll start with Box, if you want to get your next head. You want to say whose head you have?
Yes. Israel Idens.
Or? Okay. Frequent commenter. Cold Fusion.
I have Stickman Ninja's head.
Stickman Ninja, another commenter. So these folks will be moving into people's plots. Ruby, if you want to pick one for Comsci.
Comster, I think.
Yeah, Comster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah. All right, Felina.
A Baker Bell.
Okay,
Sweet.
nice. Hawk.
Thom.
Falm's head. Falm was one of my beta testers for this. So anything that doesn't work, you could thank him. Cobalt. No, just kidding. Falm was absolutely critical to making this happen.
I have Maker Magpie.
Oh, okay. Maker Magpie runs another server that I've played on from time to time.
I hope Stickman Ninja has brought his own furniture.
I have King
Caleb?
Rogue.
King Rogue, okay. One of our Gold Monkey server players. And Stedo.
I got Wendy. As in Wendy's.
Is that Wendy from Wendy?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Wendy's head.
Oh, God.
Hey, we have the meats. I mean, that's the wrong slogan, but still.
Okay. So every week, folks are earning population based on the adjacency. So for the most part, everyone's blocks this week earned three population. So
Except for me.
industrial was next to
Why did you do this to us?
commercial.
Come on, get it together, man.
If industrial plots were next to commercial plots or another industrial, they would earn 1 for each of those types. If residential was next to commercial or parks, and if commercial was next to residential or parks. So this is a representation of the town above. And we'll go ahead and we'll do...
This is sabotage right here. It's just sabotage.
Layers.
It actually doesn't affect your score.
I'm pretty sure I'm gaining 1 less population.
No,
Well, I am
your
too.
actions.
you should still get 3.
I committed Sudoku.
Sudoku. God.
Those puzzles, man.
I have 1 more vote that we're going to do. The last vote was kind of obvious based on, keeping the grounds of the mansion, or what is that called?
Emerald Town Hall.
Town Hall, thank you. This one is a civil servant. Whoever's elected to this position, can choose to carry out the types of job that this position will require, which should be pretty self-evident, but it's not necessarily based on anything that you've done during this week. So we're going to be voting on who is the postmaster, who is the mailman of the server.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and write a name in there, throw it at me, and we'll see what we come up with. Okay, so the first vote for the mail carrier is Hawk Miner. So 1 for Hawk Miner. We have 1 vote for Felina. We have an absentee vote from ComSci for Steadofire. We have a second vote for Steadofire. We have a vote for ComSci. So that's 2 for Stedo so far. We have 1 for Box, 1 for Covolta, and 2 for Box. So we have 2 votes for Box and 2 votes for Steadofire. So I'm going to give you all another book and see if we can break this tie. Is there anything you'd like to say? And this time, Ruby, I'll let you you vote. Anything you guys would like to say to persuade anyone to either give you or not give you the title of postmaster, Box and Steadofire. Those are your only 2 options this time.
I'm currently closest to the town hall, and if we have a mailbox there, maybe I will build an actual mail post office box, and I will visit that frequently.
Oh, so maybe he will build you a mailbox.
I will definitely, I promise.
Okay, just think of it this way. How often have you seen Steadofire on the server? How often have you seen Box on the server?
Yeah, and
It's
I also
closed.
helped build the mailroom on RealmSmalec, so I've experience building mailrooms.
I've got 6 out of 8 votes. There's 7, and okay. It looks like everyone has decided based on your elegant speeches. That will be good practice for future weeks. The first vote is for Box. And by the way, if there's another tie, we'll go to a classic tiebreaker. Second vote is Steadofire. So 1 for Box, 1 for Steadofire. We have 2 for Box, 1 for Steadofire. 3 votes for Box, 1 for Steadofire. 2 votes for Steadofire, so 3 to 2. 1 more vote for Box, so 4 votes Box, 2 votes Steadofire. Oh, 5 votes for Box.
Tiebreaker.
And the winner will be Box.
I
5
concede.
to 3.
Yay! Thank you.
So Box is now the postman. I'm gonna give you the title and then let's see if it's too long. Team is blue. Whoop.
Put PO. So it's PO box.
PM. Oh, God.
You want to be PO? It fits as is.
Leave it as is.
Amazing.
Or you.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, God. Okay, and you receive. Oh. I left your book or your thing behind. Give me 2 seconds. All right, so after living for a week in Mysteryville, it's clear that the power plant is not operating at peak capacity. There have been random flickering of lights, several rolling blackouts, not to mention some awful stench of burning hair and maybe flesh if you get too close. I don't know. I'm sure it's just squirrels.
Is it operating at any capacity?
It looks pretty dead to me. But I'm sure it's just some squirrels got into the wiring. Nothing to worry about inside there. Now, as the founders of the town, it's your job to go in, inspect the machinery, and clear out any junk that might be blocking functionality to get the power plant up and running. So I'm going to give you each a lantern and a shield, just in case. And we're going to clear out slime. So the first person to bring me a slime block will win 100 wealth, and that will end the game. And when that happens, anyone who's holding a honey bottle will also get some additional wealth. Okay?
So does the slime block have to come from inside?
Yeah, I was just going to ask that.
Yes, because nobody should have any items on them.
Well,
I could run over there and get it.
Yep. And don't, except you can have food.
there's slime blocks right on the outside of the power plant, though, right?
Well, you're in adventure mode.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm going to give you each a shield. I'm going to give you each... actually, you know what? I'm going to put you in... what do you call that? Survival mode, because otherwise you can't put your lantern down. Okay. And...
So we're not supposed to break blocks.
You are not supposed to break... Or, sorry. Break blocks. And mob spawn.
Oh, God. All my levels.
I don't know how I can see levels. Can I put levels in a sidebar?
You can make a scoreboard objective that tracks levels and put it inside.
Mm-hmm. I could take a shot of what your current levels are.
Everybody take a screenshot now and send it to you.
Do we need to?
People die, they're wimps.
Let me see if I can show it.
I have no idea where I'm going to respawn if I die.
Here, I'm going to put you here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's no XP. Oh, that stinks.
I don't mind if I lose my levels.
I'm not bothered.
I got 53. Oh, God.
I see the mobs crawling around in there.
I've died enough times on this world as it is.
The longer we wait, the harder it'll be.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Let's
from
go.
that perspective, good luck. So when someone brings me a slime block, the game ends. Whoever's holding that slime block, whoever's holding honey, will get points. In the meantime, enjoy your search. And when you think you have, well, when you have a slime block, call out so that way I can come to find you.
I take it Color Fusion's got one.
Not a slime block. There's all sorts of stuff up here.
Yeah, there's treasure in here, too.
Yeah, there really is.
Ow.
And you do have lanterns that will stop spawns, right? I think I gave everybody a lantern. Yeah, there is all kinds of gunk. I will say that there is a place that you can put the gunk. If you figure that out.
I'm stuck. There we go.
Oh. Persistency.
Ooh. Puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
There. Oh, there we go.
Oh, dang.
Oh.
Oh, now I need to go find my stuff.
Got puzzles in here.
Puzzles? Where? Oh, yeah, there was that reactor room.
Yuck.
This ship is confusing to get around.
It is super confusing.
I wish Hex Labs did a better job designing it.
It is perfectly designed, especially the storage compartment. It's great.
The storage compartment is great. I went there earlier. It was a great time to visit.
I don't think these mobs are taking any damage.
Where is... I will note the one flaw of this is there isn't enough crafting tables.
Why do you say that, Hawkminer? Do you have slime balls?
No. I just noticed the lack of crafting tables.
There are exactly enough crafting tables. Ah, so one of... Okay, never mind.
Money, money, money.
Oh. Alright, I have a slime block.
Oh.
You do?
Yep.
Okay. Well, bring it out to the exit if you can remember where that is.
You know...
Just head towards me.
I'm sure I can work my way.
Even I'm flying around trying to find it, don't worry.
I'm pretty sure... I thought it was...
There we go.
Oh.
Ah, what?
I was about to get my stuff, sorry.
Does anyone have a honey block? Or, sorry, a honey
bottle? I do.
I have a honey bottle.
Okay.
My stuff back.
Okay, so...
Did I... Oh, no, I didn't pick up anything.
Oh yeah, this was the entrance. I knew I saw crafting
Oh,
tables.
yeah.
Oh, that's scary.
Oops, that's not the right
I don't
one.
think the mobs die.
I'm going to go ahead and show the wealth. The mobs should die. I saw some mobs die, actually. So I added 50 to Kvolta. Who else had a honey bottle?
I did.
Is that Hawk or CFG?
Me, CFG.
Okay.
Don't you know my voice by now?
You know, I thought so, but somehow I was like, suddenly didn't want to screw up. Okay, 2 honey bottles. Right?
Been 9 years.
I actually have 2 honey bottles.
Oh, okay. There we go. And then Hawk has the block.
As
So
well
where-
as a full inventory, so that's why I ended the game.
Where did you find your slime balls, just out of curiosity?
I got a chunk out of, I think it was the cockpit and the storage, and then I found the rest of them inside of some furnaces and hoppers.
There were a whole bunch in the smokestack.
It's gonna fall over, you know.
Were they popping out of the smokestack?
No, they were just in hoppers.
Oh, in the
Were they
furnace.
supposed to?
Yeah.
I mean in the furnace. So let's go ahead and turn the place on. There's two things that you could have done. and if you guys can follow me, I'll get rid of any mobs that are in our way here. Did anyone put lanterns down? I didn't really see anybody.
I did not.
No.
No time for that.
And we didn't kill Sabrina.
No,
Can
but she
you?
killed a few of us.
Oh,
There's also Carl.
Yep.
Carl.
Sorry, I'm going up here.
oh, there's a.
There's
There's something there. So if anybody had gone to the garbage chute, which is there's this area in the middle here under the stairs. Let me kill the creeper down here. It's really hard because I made this very difficult. Okay. I think it's safe down here. In
It's
the
not.
back,
There's a skeleton.
Oh.
And scary things.
Okay. Well, you can take my word for it. In the back, there is a garbage chute. And when you throw stuff in the garbage chute, then that little contraption in the basement starts spitting out a bunch of stuff.
I'm getting shot at.
Here it is. There's the garbage
Get out of here because too many people are coming up.
Free IOUs and slime balls
Where am I?
and honey bottles.
You're under the trapdoor.
I don't understand this.
It worked better when trapdoors would not push you down.
There's like mobs down here too.
I'm trying to kill them to get you guys free.
I can't see anything.
Okay, there we go. I got out. All right, come
Took
on out
all
of there.
this stuff, eh?
Just helping take out the trash,
Uh-huh.
Ron, can you just TP the rest of us
Those
out?
IOUs.
Okay.
I'm gonna die to a skeleton here.
I'll help with that trash.
There we go. Okay. All right. Now, if we go over to these stairs, and I didn't build this stuff. This stuff was already here. Under here, there's 2 hoppers.
Underwear.
If you
Oh,
take
didn't
the
even see
trash
that.
out of the hoppers, you will actually
Oh.
activate the power plant.
Oh,
And then
you only
Fixed it.
got one of them.
yeah. So now the power plant is fully active and should be able to power your town for years to come.
You mean it's fully laggy?
Is it laggy?
When you're standing in there, it is.
How does this work? This used to have like a blaze powder in it that would go back and forth.
I don't know. I just took the stuff out and it turned on, so I couldn't figure it out. But I said, "Ooh, that sounds cool." All right, how do I get out of here?
Down the stairs.
Behind you.
These doors here.
All right, I am going to go over by the train station, and I'll call you all. Or actually, you're pretty close.
To the enchanting table that was here.
Yeah, nope, that's gone.
Oh, we got a new
Ooh,
shipment.
we got new, yeah.
Yes. So we have a couple auctions that we can do this week, and everything that's here has to go. So somebody will be purchasing.
What happened
stuff?
to your food?
Feeling that took my grapes, and that's where I had my food.
Oh,
Yeah, our graves were right on top of each other.
do you need some more?
Yes.
Oh, there's some more. All right, so we'll start with this train car over here.
Wondering why I had double.
And what we're going to do this time is we're going to use the chat, so it'll be easier for me to tell bids. So the first thing you guys are bidding on is this train car with some stacks of, I don't know, looks like maybe some nether brick, quartz ore. Take a good look. We'll start the bidding at Fire Ruby has access to comp size, wealth, by the way. So
We're only allowed to bid with our
Spend it
wealth,
all.
or can we use IOUs?
just your wealth. Do you need a minute to do some shenanigans?
Nope.
Okay.
Just curious.
Okay. So we'll start the bidding on this one at 100, and you can just type in your numeric value in the chat. So I see Hawk Miner for 100. Anybody, and you can go higher. You can go. You can't go lower. I see Kaylin for 120. Anybody? I see Box at 150. Hawk Miner 200. Box really wants whatever's in here for 300. Anyone want to go higher than 310 to Hawk Miner? Kaylin at 320. Box at 350. Should we jump to 500? Anybody willing to go to 500? This is a giant stack of stuff. We're up to 450. We're up to 450, 460, 480. Remember, everything here must go. Hawk Miner 500. Anyone want to go 600? Do I hear 600? How about 530? Do I hear 530? Oh, Hawk Miner at 600, Mr. Moneybags.
You know you guys are on the same team, right?
This is an individual auction.
Bidding
Only
war.
one person gets to take home whatever's in that chest, whether it be...
I need these materials for official postal business. Come on.
Post.
Oh my
The
gosh.
federal government
Come on,
is
guys.
notoriously inflated, so 630
Don't spend
sounds
it all.
about right to me. 630 to Box, going once, going twice.
It's his.
Okay, 600.
Oh,
662.
betting it all.
Well, to Kavolta in a last minute snipe, going once. Oh, 670 wealth. Does anybody really want to know what's in this chest here?
I do really want to know what's in the chest there.
Okay, 670.
I want it, but that's a
Going
lot of
on.
money.
It's
a
only
mushroom.
half of your current wealth, going twice. And by the way, those taxes will take effect at the end of today, so you don't have to worry.
yeah.
Oh, I should have voted for the 50%.
What were you thinking?
Taxes
Yeah.
took
Keep
so
in
long.
mind your strategy for future years. Okay. So 670 going once. Oh, 700.
Whoa.
Oh, Box really wants whatever is here. Would he be so disappointed if that chest is empty? Going twice.
Oh, come on,
Gosh,
man.
come on, guys.
Oh, 800 to comp size.
Just let him have it. Just let him have it.
Let him have
It's
it,
not
Hawk.
worth it. It's not worth it.
That's
You already have important bits, I think.
Okay.
But-
Comp size
of course.
800 going once.
I know. Wait.
Going twice. Do I hear anything higher than 800?
Are we allowed to go cash in IOUs?
Okay, it's sold to CompSci Girl. Absentee, what do you call it? Absentee bid. Well, that was an exciting one. I'm going to go ahead and remove from her right now so I don't forget.
That had a license in it. I might cry.
800.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing there's a
license?
brewing license.
Or a nether portal license.
Another portal.
Oh,
license.
maybe. Yeah.
Maybe that's why Ron mentioned nether portal licenses earlier.
Okay, so she'll be able to tear this down and figure out what's here. The next auction is this block with some purple-looking Kleenex boxes. Is how I always think of them lately. So since that bid went up so high, do we hear anyone for 800 for this meager-looking train car? No, we don't.
There's only a few people who are able to bid that much.
Okay, yeah, 80,000 invalid bid.
Oh, man.
We'll start the bidding at 210 then, since that's what is already on the board. Anyone for the 250 to Kaylin, 300 to Mr.
Wow.
Hawkminer. Anyone for 300 higher. 350 to Stedo. 500.
Ooh, wow.
Do I hear 500? 600. Do I hear 600? 610. Oh, do I hear 620? Anyone? Do I hear 800? 800 for a matching pair. 650. I hear a 650. I hear a 700. Hawkminer really wants these Kleenex.
703 Hawkminer. There you go.
Hawkminer for 703 wealth for just for just 3 blocks of purple. Going once, going twice. Okay, Hawkminer's gonna own this train car and can take that apart for 703. Oops. I just dropped 1/100th of a wealth on the ground.
Oh, they got. Oh no.
Humanity.
Okay, the last train. Oh, actually, before we do the train car, I have a mystery shulker box.
Ooh.
It is for sale. Since everybody has so much money this week, we'll put this one at 100, and I can sell up to 8 copies of this. So anybody who is interested in this shulker box is for the one-time price of whatever I said. I think I said 100. Does everybody want one?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Anybody not want one? Okay.
No.
Let me make 8 copies.
No one wants to miss out on a potential licensing.
Man,
More like a potential shulker box.
the
Yeah.
industry.
You get a definite shulker box. Here you go. Ruby, Kaylin, Box, Felina, Kovolta, Hawkminer, Stedo, and Zibby.
Oh.
Everyone got one,
Yay.
right?
Yay.
Okay.
Hawk's not going to like it.
Next.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and remove 100 from everybody. So
Especially
it's going to
after-
remove
Can I have
100
that back,
from
please?
Ruby.
Oh, gave it to me. Thanks.
Thank you.
And Ruby, did I give you? Oh, okay. I gave you. Somehow I gave you 100 before. I think it just.
That was for the prize of winning the
I think-
commercial building.
I think I gave it to both her and ComSci because I just gave it to the purple team. I think.
Possible.
I'm pretty
Try
sure.
adding it again, and you'll be able to test it.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it couldn't, like, if you were
comp
doing
sci
it
goes up to
by
451.
purple team, it would have just done the purple team that was online, I think.
correct. So I have to remove that from ComSci. There we go. Okay. Last one is this train car, and it looks like last train car is this one, which has some bricks and a chest. I don't know where they scavenged these from, but do I hear? Let's start the bidding at 200. Anyone? No? 100? I see 100 from Stedifire. 201 from Stedifire.
Ooh.
Anyone? 202 from Hawkminer. 220 to Box. 230 Hawkminer. 250. 252. 300 for some stone bricks that you can make anywhere. 328. This one looks like it's going to be very well sought after. 400 already.
It's the most plain looking one, therefore it's probably the best one.
Who's hoping there's a plane in this chest? 410.
Airplane?
Let's license. 460. No promises. It may be empty. You never know. 500 is the top bid on this train car. And a reminder, you cannot destroy the train car, just take the stuff that's on top. If you were to win this for 500 Kovolta. Anyone else interested? 550 to Hawkminer, going once. Do I hear 560? Oh, 560 to Kovolta. How about 700? This has got to be the best one of the lot because it's almost last, right? 565.
Almost last.
Yep, almost last.
Steadofire tries
He
to
wants
trick
you to
me.
give him 600.
565. And does Kavolta have 575? Yes, he does. That is the current high valid bid.
Let's go 603.
597. Dragging this out. 600 to Felina. Uh-oh.
High rollers.
Uh-oh, Kavolta. Hawkminer. Oh, 603. We're down to a narrow field. Hawkminer voting 603. Box. Coming out of nowhere. 604. 605 going once.
My industry got shorted.
Going twice.
It's a question of whether I can afford it.
621.
No.
Gosh, 621 for a pile of stone. 622 going once.
There should be a minimum bid increase of like 10.
I don't know. I'm not an auction.
I'm not sure if these train
Standing
cars
up there.
are legal.
600.
Totally legit.
Just like the last ones.
Minimum is one. 667. Come on, Box. Just put us out of our misery. Go up to 800. 668 for Felina. 700. Getting to the top here. Box hasn't won anything. Look how sad he looks. He really wants to win something. So he'll bid anything you put. If you put 747, Felina, I'm sure he'll beat you. You can drive up as well.
Like charity auctions.
Box and Hawkminer, look at that. Wouldn't you love to see them drop all the way down to 0? 710. Oh. 48. So Box, it's up to you. And now the minimum increase has got to be 50. 799. Box, do I hear 799?
Nope.
Going once. How about 7? Oh. How about 750? Do I hear 750? How quickly I go back. Looks like Hawkminer's going to take it for a low price of 749, going once, going twice. Sold to Hawkminer. I need to get a hammer. Anybody
It's your
want
money back.
Hawkminer. What did I say?
Buying up the auction.
749.
Right.
Okay. You
Money's
are...
not valuable to him in his egg market.
Well, apparently the egg market no longer exists, so...
Okay. I just got a...
Down to mere pennies now.
Oh, 1/100th of a wealth, yeah.
I'm adjusting.
Personally, I think it should have been changed the other way. Move the decimal point to make it 1 to 1.
There we go. Okay, and last but not least, I did say everything here must go. So whatever is up here on this crane is what we're bidding on next. Whatever is up here on this crane. And we'll start the bidding at 48, since that is the lowest bid that is available. And we'll do increments of 50. So Steadofire wants whatever's up here on this crane for 100.
I was just about to say 150, but I don't even have that.
Okay, so Kavolta was in first, 150.
I'm just a potato farmer.
200 to Box for whatever's on this crane. It feels like it would have been hidden out of view for a reason. 200 is the current value. Increments of 50. 250 to Kavolta. Do I hear 300? Felina, 300. Very good. 350, anyone? 350. Do I hear 400? Look at how awesome this crane looks. Look, notice I put in these vertical chains. These are worth at least 500. Thank you. 550, anybody? Or
wait, so does that include the crane itself?
No. Just look on. But Felina's going to take it home for 500 unless somebody wants to pay 550. 550, do I hear 550? Going once. Oh, Box. Brave man, half of his wealth pledged. 600 to Felina. Quick typer. Felina really wants whatever's up here. And the valid bid is Felina at 600. Box, it's between you and Felina, I think. 650. Felina, how bad do you want to disappoint Box? 700. 700. Do I hear 750?
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
I have
We
more
had to
but
go
I
that
don't
high.
think I have time to change it in.
Do I hear 750? You can run really fast. It will amuse me.
It's
Going once.
No,
Going
you got
I
this
won't
saved.
get there on time.
All right. Box is going to be able to take whatever is up here on this platform, and that ends today's auctions.
Yay.
That's my gavel sound. Okay, so Box.
I guess I ate my last potato.
Felina is once again the wealthiest person.
Okay, yeah. Now the wealth is a little more back in line with my model. Be sure to read the books in the town hall at some point this week. Okay, so now we have the incoming population, which I will put back on the display. Scoreboard, objective, set display. Okay, so we've got 3 people with 4, a couple people with 3, and 1 person with 2. The good news is to buy a new plot, and the plots that are eligible for purchase this week are the ones with the gray sidewalks. As I mentioned, I think earlier, you've had a little bit of a chance to look around. If you want, I can TP you up to the central platform.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, please.
Okay, let me do that.
Oh, but I removed my barriers. Be careful, people.
It's already happened.
Oh, I was like...
I stole the crop rate book.
Never wanting to
Oops.
disappoint, you know.
Well, hopefully you'll put it back. Otherwise, it'll be a mystery. So the way this is going to work, you've got 2 options. You can spend your incoming population to buy a new plot, and this week it costs 2 incoming population for 1 plot, or you can spend that to have me clone your buildings upwards and grow the height of your towers. So the cloning up costs 1 per floor, and the new plots cost 2. You can only buy 1 plot this week. So when you're ready, what I'm going to have you guys do is go down and go stand in the plot that you want. And if everybody's got a plot and there's no contention,
Oh, God.
if there's no contention, then that's the plot you'll buy. If there are more than 1 person in a plot, we'll have to duel it out to see who gets that plot. And I have marked 2 plots over in the north part of town with purple banners. Those are the ones that Compsci wanted. So her first choice is the one in the back here. So if you want that, you'll be competing with Ruby. If she loses, then this is her second choice. But I'm going to bring you all down to the ground gently. And then go ahead and go stand in whatever plot you want, and we'll go through and see where there's contested properties or not.
In this book.
Items.
Your grave is somewhere.
I got it.
Okay. All right.
You like this, is it?
And I will...
Which one?
Oh. Seriously.
It is so hard.
Fine, I'll go find it.
You guys can compete for that plot.
Hold
you
on.
don't have to give it up, but you can make a deal, whatever you guys want to do.
We're on the same team.
Oh, this individual. This is the individual.
Come on, look. This is my only way that my stuff will be visible at all.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I
start
get to make this a nice park.
with
We'll
Box,
attract customers to your restaurant too.
just because he's at the top of the list.
Go expand the other way.
Nobody
Punch the room and expand that way.
I can do
Alright.
that later.
All right,
That looks-
excellent.
Looks like a good industrial plot, right?
I think everybody has
That's what I was
chosen
thinking.
a new plot, and I will deal with the cloning in a minute. So those of you who have some incoming plot left can choose, one or more of your buildings to grow them up higher if you want. What we're going to do now is just quickly talk about this week's build challenges. So this week I'm opening up the roads. So anybody who wants to improve the roads, put in street lights to just generally make this place look homier, you're free to do that. You're still free to renovate the grounds around the town hall, which quite frankly can use a little bit of love. But the contest for this week, we're going to do it in teams. So you're already grouped into teams of 4. We have Box, we have CFG, Phalina, and Hawkminer on one team, Comsci, Kalen, Steadofire, and Kavolta on the other. And what we're going to do this week is we have the bank, which is this property here, can be renovated. And I'm going to go ahead and just mark it with the sidewalk. Although I think it won't quite. Oh yeah, it fit. So one team is going to renovate the bank. Oh yeah, it didn't quite. Somebody was being picky about not being able to see the black and yellow. So I had to extend it a little bit.
Where's this villager that everyone's trading with?
Nowhere.
I'd be happy to show you, Walton.
Don't worry about it.
He's hiding.
And the other team is going to be renovating the Undertaker, which is on the opposite side of the board. Or the main street, I should say. I'm going to mark this one.
Where's the Undertaker?
I can bring you over here.
The other side of the town hall?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
This one.
It's a really sad looking building.
Bank versus the Undertaker. Now, what you can, and this is a team thing, so if you're not able to get on, hopefully your teammates will help you out. You do not have to make it a bank and an Undertaker. It can be renamed, it can be modernized. So just as example, if this was called the Stagecoach, you could change it to a bus depot or a taxi company. The idea is to try to make it similar to what it is now. You can leave it as the bank or the Undertaker, but you don't have to. And then the judging is going to be, again, on form and function. So there's kind of 2 scores that I'll be looking for. You can go as high or deep as you want on both of these properties. You can tear them down. You can leave them as is. It's up to your team. I do need 1 representative from each team, because we need to decide which of you gets the bank and which of you gets the Undertaker.
So what are these zoned, and can we change their zoning?
I think commercial.
They are both, I think, commercial. Yes. I believe they're both commercial right now. But yes,
Okay.
you can change them.
We can change them, okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is my funeral home. It's a residential property.
So you guys decide amongst you who
Not an industrial one?
who's going to represent your team. I assume you guys are talking to each other.
Yeah, we were in Discord.
No problem.
Yeah,
no
we
problem.
were chatting in Discord. Sorry.
No problem.
I will represent our team.
Boxed, okay. So I'm giving you this. And anyone from the other team.
I am the representative.
Okay, here you go. I dropped a book there on the ground that you can write in. So what I want you guys to do is put in a bid. So this is contract work. So what you're going to do is you're going to put in a bid for how much wealth you think that the city should award you if you're to win the challenge, and then how you're going to distribute it amongst your team. So it's basically like your total amount and then how you'll distribute it amongst your team. So that's the first thing. And the one that gets closer to the budget that the town has in mind is the one that will get to choose which plot they take. So you guys can confer amongst yourselves. I'll give you an example. You could say if we win, we get 10, or we'd be awarded 10 wealth for renovating, right? All the materials are on you guys, so the town's awarding you. And then let's say we'll split that 10 wealth evenly. Or you can say 5 wealth goes to Box and everyone else gets 1 wealth. You can put whatever you want in the book. The rest of your team won't know what you're typing in that book.
They will judge you for it.
So put a million wealth, which is probably much higher than the town's willing to pay the winner.
The town will look at the books and decide
Yeah.
who they want to award based on
there's
how
a
much
set
they'd
there's
be
a
paying.
budget there's a budget that they're willing to pay. It's like when you're a contractor and you bid on, a building construction crew.
And we're only bidding on one building?
You're bidding on the winner regardless of which building you get. But this will just whoever's closer will decide which they'll get to pick whether they want the bank or the Undertaker.
Okay, so we don't actually pick a building, we just...
No.
Okay.
Just the total amount that the crew will receive, and then how you'll split it amongst yourselves. So, like, if it's fair, or if all of it goes to one person, whatever you want to do.
Keep in mind that I need to leave in a couple minutes.
So he's saying write fast. Or he's saying he's not going to help you during the week. So maybe
keep in mind that I'm going on vacation for the next 8 weeks. Good luck, guys.
Okay. All right. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and throw the book at me. My team other.
Typing is hard. I think I mathed correctly.
You're not splitting it evenly across your team members?
I still got a math.
Interesting. Okay, so the winning bid, which is close to what the town was able to pay without going over, is going to be the team of Box and Hawk, etc.
Yay!
Next week, you guys will find out what he wrote in there, what the bid was. So basically, you just get to choose. Do you guys want the Undertaker or the bank?
The bank.
Bank.
Okay. All right. So you guys will be renovating the bank. Other team will be renovating what is now the Undertaker. And the only other thing we have is if you guys want to clone up your buildings, which I will do kind of outside of this recording. So that is all the official events for this week. I'll go ahead and put this back up.
So Team 2 won the bid, which means they're getting paid whatever they wrote.
Well, whoever wins will get that.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Yeah, it was whoever came like closest got to pick the thing, but whoever wins, that's what you will win. whichever team wins.
What? So how would it get distributed amongst my team if we win?
I don't know. You'll find out next week. The distribution method wasn't really a deciding factor. It was more of the amount. So, so I will. Oh, you know what? I did forget one more thing. Groundskeeper Kaylin, you get to pick a new town hall if you want to change it. Stedo, do you have the town hall book?
No, I have it.
Oh.
Also taxes.
Oh, yes, I'll do that. Do you want to change it, or do you like the town hall as envious?
I like it as envious.
Okay, cool. There's no in-game sort of benefit from either one. It's mostly aesthetic, at least as far as I know.
Great. We'll see you next time.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. And this week we'll be looking at renovating the bank and the Undertaker. And we will resume next weekend.
Yay.
Yay, thanks.
Oh, and I have to unlock the school, actually. There's one more thing, right?
Also, cloning
Yes.
areas.
Yep.
Where's the school?
The school is at the
Back
east
past the bank.
near the saloon. Yeah.
What's one of these? Oh, it's over here. It's a tiny little schoolhouse.
It is a tiny schoolhouse.
What does the school even get us? Besides education? I mean,
Nothing. No profit. There's no profit in the school. I don't understand it.
It's not all about profit.
So the way this works is anyone can renovate the school. It's open to be remodeled, torn down, left as is, changed to something else.
Hawk Miner immediately tears down it for the resources.
We can loot it now, yes.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
I mean, next week, you guys
Tear it
will.
down, you gotta build it up.
I want the lectern.
And by me.
And next week we'll find out if anything comes of.
Hey,
Oh, depending on how well you.
leave the poor school alone.
This is for the good of the
Stealing
community.
all the books.
What's good for me is good for the town.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Don't think about it too much.
If you're rich enough to walk them, that's how you get.
We need to do something about this zone right next to the school where
Children
could
fall
get
in.
hurt. Yeah.
Children fall into the water and drown.
Please no.
Well,
Yeah,
that one's off limit. It's conveniently placed near the school.
I'm dying to know what's in there.
Treasure.
And Fire
Oh.
Ruby, thank you so much for filling in for CompSci this week. I hope she
No problem. I
appreciates
had
the
fun.
awards.